All right. M2 Outdoors. Hey, man, what's going on? Scott, how you doing? Uh, well, I thought. Undoubtedly, I didn't do it. How's it going, guys? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out. There we go. All right. How's it going, everybody? See, we got M2 Outdoors. How you doing? Scott Swift's in the house. Pond Predator Nation, what's going on? 351 Cleveland, what's happening, bro? Joe Morgan, what's going on? Donald Ware, hey, buddy. Daniel Miles, what's going on? Cecilia, how you doing? I'm playing around with the banners, as y'all can see. M2 Outdoors, your duck opener in Missouri starts in 3 days. That's awesome, dude. I am still having to wait until Thanksgiving. So, what's everybody up to today? Got 10 people in the house already. Awesome. Oh, goodness. Let's see here.
Halloween. Oh. It's not about.
I appreciate that, Cecilia. Thanks so much. Joey's there too. All right, cool. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm having a hard time breathing. I have caught a cold. I have caught the cold. Kidney stones last week, and now I'm catching a cold for this week. Can't win for losing, guys. Oh. Can't win for losing. Let's see. I tell you what, there, John. If like I told you in when you posted that, if I could get 1,000 views by giving my shorts away, then I'd do it. Sorry to hear that, M2. Nah, Joe, this is just a common cold. It's just more sinuses as it is anything. Hey, not a problem, brother. We can sit there and you talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. Come on up. Ask me something. Yeah, it's still a thing. It is definitely still a thing. Oh man, oh man. Let's see here. every year about this time, I get a cold. Right before the hunting season. It's a change in the weather, and I usually catch a cold, and then that's it. It's with me for about a week, and then I'm done with it. I'll have to trust you on that, Cecilia. I'm not sure I'm going to put honey and garlic together. I promise you, I'll stick with my NyQuil and my little nighttime pills. Scott gets it. You got it in the spring? Yeah. But the thing is, even with the cold, I'm by myself. When I work anyway, I'm never around anybody. So I work by myself. So I'm not worried about that. Demented honey. Oh, fermented honey. It might be the same thing, John. I'm gonna have to trust y'all on that one. Keeps bear vampires away. Bears and vampires, or bear vampires? All right, so if y'all have been watching my videos, which I hope you have, you noticed that last week or last Sunday, I posted the giveaway. So I posted the giveaway, and I want to give this stuff away. The thing is, I need 1,000 views before we do it. That's just the rules of this game. So if you haven't seen the video, please go over and look at mail call and a giveaway. Watch the whole thing to include everything. You can share it out with all your friends. Try to get some more people involved. Once I hit that 1,000 views, then I will post on the community chat board, on my community chat board, the day that I'll do the giveaway. And unless I'm working, it'll be either a Monday or a Wednesday night. Rattle Trap, how you doing? I appreciate that, Cecilia. And I posted another short video this morning or this afternoon about it. I've been posting it on Facebook. I've been posting on Instagram. But I'm trying to get the views up. And but if some of you that may not have seen the video, and I'm gonna be showing this around daily. But here is the duck strap. There it is right there. It's a custom build by Flatwood Lanyards. And here is the call lanyard right here. Again, got a good thick strap. So like I said, hey Mark, how you doing? Sunfish, how you doing? But the views have got to come off the original video. The right. Okay, so here's how this works, Scott. So when I Megan Mooney, how you doing? So when I get 1,000 views, what I'm going to do is post on my chat the day that I'm going to do the giveaway. And that will either be a Monday or a Wednesday. And it'll be on a live stream. So everybody will come into the live stream that night. Then we're going to do the, if you notice that StreamYard now has that auto-generating tally. So we'll pick a hashtag for that night. Everybody types in that hashtag. We'll let the StreamYard auto tally do its thing. There we have a winner. What I'm trying to do now is just push the video and getting y'all to help me with that. And because I need your help. I need your help to share it out to other people so other people can see it. And that way I can get those views because I really want that 1,000 views. It's a little goal here. And once I get it on just that one video, just on that one video alone, that's when I'm going to do the auto generating. You know, if you watch it, you don't automatically enter. You have to be in the live stream in order to enter it. So, Scott, if you come into that live stream and you don't want to enter it, that's fine. You know, just whoever's in that live stream that night. And that's how we're going to do. So that's how that's going to work. And I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, let me know. Hey, Doc, how you doing? Hashtag Mark J is better than Bob Villa. That's funny. And that's you know, it's just trying to get a push for views here. To be honest, as far as you know, right now as far as I'm concerned, the subscriber rate is fine. I'm gaining 1 or 2 here daily, you know, which is a good thing. But my views have gone down, so I want to push something that gets the views up, so people, you know, they'll see it and they'll say, okay, well, let's just check some of his other stuff out. That's what I'm hoping for. Kenny Paul, how you doing? Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting messages. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. You can send glamour shots. I may need a few, John. I was off today, and I wanted to go into the swamp. I wanted to go do some scouting, but I just wasn't feeling up to it because of this cold. And NL Ghost Wolf, how you doing? Wasn't feeling up to it because it was cold. So I sat here at the house pretty much all day and worked on different images and whatnot for thumbnails, creating crazy thumbnails just to see how they looked. They are spectacular. The ponytail is amazing on the glamour shots. Oh goodness, y'all, hang tight. They teased it up and hairsprayed it. Yeah, so as soon as I get this, as soon as I get 1,000 views, dude, that's when we're gonna do it. Have I ever heard of a homemade decoy called a Stoogie? And are they still legal to use? Huh. I have never heard of anything called a Stoogie, if I'm pronouncing that right. It might be under maybe a different name that I've heard. I've never heard of it, Donald. I've never heard anything called that. And I'm trying to think of something of a decoy that would be illegal that is man-made. And I can't think, at least nothing illegal in our state. I can't think of anything that would be illegal as far as a homemade or a man-made decoy. Hey, Anna, how you doing, buddy? You sent me a Facebook message. Holy crap. Okay, M2. That dude, I appreciate that. I'll tell you, is it okay if I show it now? Can I show a picture now? Or would you rather me do it live when I get it? Okay, we call it a stuffer. A stuffer. And as far as I know, they're still it's still legal to use. If you're thinking of a stuffer, most people who did them were they did them in geese. They did goose decoys, and they put them in the field because the ones they put on the water, of course, would get soggy and get messed up. So they use field decoys. You know what? I am too. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait and make it a surprise. That's cool, dude. I'm going to tell you straight up. I can't wait to see this in person. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to let everybody try to figure out what the heck I'm talking about. But Donald, as far as stuffers, as far as I know, I think they're still legal. The goose stuffers. NL Ghost Wolf. That's pretty cool, man. I've only hunted. Well, you only have one more mountain to hike, and then you'll been on all the mountains in your area for 93 square miles. So I want to do this video and capture this journey. I hear you, bro. That's awesome. Oh, dude, no, man. That's what I'm here for. That's what this channel is about, man, is to help guys just, learn a little bit more about duck hunting and yeah, I got a place where I'm gonna put it, man. I mean, I'm gonna actually take something down and replace it with that. But that's what this channel was created for, man, was to help people, that are new into duck hunting, or even guys that are veterans that just need some tips and stuff that actually works. Of course, you got to have ducks in order for anything to work, right? But that's what it's here for. Okay, I will. Yeah, I talked to him. We were texting back and forth the other day, but I haven't heard from him since. Oh, goodness. Let's see if it works. There we go. So what's everybody been up to? Anything good? Anybody been out? Last time I looked, Doc, it had 135, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to let's see. I can double check it. Uh, 143 as of right now. So I mean, I got a long way to go, and the whole idea is to get those views up. All right, cool, Mark. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, it's a lofty goal. I mean, I'll be the first to admit it. It is a very lofty goal, but I think it's achievable. Hey, Cody, what's going on? M2 Outdoors. I've got 18 decoys. That's what I'm using this season. I'm going to try to get smaller ponds. All right. Well, I do know that there's been a big push of ducks. I talked to a guy I talked to Jay Binknell earlier, and they've seen a big push of ducks in Kentucky. And I'm hearing that there's some birds in Missouri. So they're around you. You just got to get out there and find them. Semper Fi, brother. Yeah, that's right, Cody. You're telling me that y'all's ducks have already left now. What's your temperatures there right now? Yeah, me too, Daniel. I'm just waiting on the Doc. I really wouldn't worry about it. I lose 2 or 3 a day, and then in a couple of days I get them right back. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with that, but it seems like I'll lose 2 or 3, and then I'll gain them back in about 3 or 4 days. Appreciate that, Cecilia. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. You worry about that first 1,000 just to get monetized. And I worried, and I was worrying about the I wanted more supporters. Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Because I thought that would bring up my views, but it's not. So I'm more worried about my views. So I'm trying to figure out how to get more views. How am I going to do this? How do I bring these views up? How do I get people to watch? So it's kind of like, I'm going to be revamping my thumbnails. I'm really going to put a lot more time into my thumbnails and my descriptions and really put some thought into it. Yeah, views mean everything. I be quite honest. I mean, I consider y'all part of my extended family, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I am monetized, and I have not made a check from YouTube in 3 months. I don't get the views. So I need to keep people, I need people to click. Yeah, I'll have 1 million views for one day, but that's it. And it'll go back to being that. Oh, Scott, I get the same thing. When I did my last year Veterans Day, I got dislikes. I don't care. If somebody wants to put a thumbs down on my video, fine with me, because that's engagement. That's just engagement. I don't care. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Andrew, hey buddy, how you doing? Talk more about migration patterns and specific things like boat blind and different shotguns, etc. Okay. All right. So, and this is what I'm looking for. I put that poll out a while back. I don't know how many of y'all saw it, but what do y'all want to see more of? And I got a 70%. Everybody wanted to see hunting videos. Okay. I've got some in the bank right now that from my Kentucky trip. One came out today. Yep, a thumbs down is a badge of honor. That's right. Do a good bloopers video. I'm actually working on one, M2. The only as far as shotgun reviews, and I don't know how. I know that Cody and After Five has done a couple of them. I did a excuse me. I did a shotgun cleaning video. It's very lengthy and it's very detailed. And I actually took one apart, put it back together, and then that was one video, and then I did another video where I cleaned it, and I was surprised I didn't get that many views off of it, as many as I thought. I'd have to research it to see how many I've gotten so far, but it's so, and I'm limited on the monetization on that one. YouTube gets all weirded out and crap. Well, Scott, I thought about making more short videos. The problem that I see with shorts is, the problem I see with shorts is they're not long enough for the ads. And I need a video to be long enough for an ad, because that's how I get paid. So when you're when you see an ad, if you click right off of it, that person doesn't get paid for that ad. And that's my understanding. Or if you watch 10 or 15 seconds, they may get paid for that. But if you don't watch the ads, they don't get paid for it. And that's one of the biggest deals, is trying to, why I want to keep them engaged after they, so they watch the whole thing. Let's see here. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. So this is what so I apologize for stopping. I keep getting these messages. But I'll try that, man. I'm working on another video right now. I just finished up a product video that may come out later this week, or probably come out later this week. And I'm working on another one. But I'll try your. I mean, yeah, I've got enough duck calls here. I think I could probably do a comparison. And on your comparison videos, let's say I do a duck call comparison. Would you want expensive calls or non-expensive calls? Or compared a custom call to a inexpensive call. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Guys, if you don't know, Kathy Henson is David Henson's wife. He's the maker of these lanyards. Him and Kathy both, they make these lanyards and the duck call lanyards. Yeah. Buy the call, compare them, and sell them. Yep. Well, I've got enough I got enough footage for bloopers. Yeah, Kathy, I'm still working on the on that one video, trying to get the 1,000 views on it. And by the way, is your Facebook page back up and running? I know y'all had an issue with it the other day. So is it back up and running? Force One, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Kenny Paul says, like to see a video on what ducks eat and what kind of ducks. Okay. I've done some a few of those. Yeah, hang on a second. Let's see here. Yeah, Jeff, let me show you this. This is the duck tote or the duck strap. Okay. And what they did this year, which I really do like, by the way, is they put these clips on. So there's the, you can actually take this off if you wanted to, and you could kind of clip it to your belt if you wanted to. And you could put your squirrels or rabbit in there and just have it clipped to your belt. And walk around with them. Or I guess you could take it and just throw it over your shoulder and haul them out, doing the same thing. Small game or ducks, it'll hold it. Yeah, David, they make a turkey. Let me see. Let me get my turkey tote out real quick. This is my personal turkey tote. These are my colors, by the way, that orange, khaki, and black. But it's got 2 drops on it, one for each leg. And this is my personal turkey tote that David makes. Yeah, one of mine, it was a short that I did a thing. That was when I got a haircut. But and I'll have to, and Cody's right about doing duck call videos, because one of my biggest is a versus video, 2 duck calls. Yeah, head and leg or 2 legs. Yeah, either one. But that's the whole deal. That's the biggest issue, for me right now. And there were some other questions, I believe, and I missed them. All right, not a problem, Joe. Just do whatever you got to do, bud. Just appreciate you being here. Kenny, where are you at, Kenny? I'd like to see a video on what ducks eat and what kind of ducks. So where are you at? You in Georgia? Okay. David Henson, man, I made a drop to go on that strap for turkey. Just take the duck drop off and put the turkey on. Hey, that works for me, bro. Hello, Tina. How you doing? Kenny's from Georgia. Okay, got it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too, Cody. Once the season gets in, it's just real hard to do one. Well, today, even though I had a day off, I stayed home because I'm not feeling very well. Excuse me. Let me you hunt a. I'm thinking you're saying you hunt a lot of public land. Actually, I did one of those M2. I've already done one. I guess I could do a revised one. But if you go back into the channel, I mean, I know I got a lot of videos in there, but I have done a blind bag video. Well, that's all I hunt, Kenny, right now is public water, unless I get invited somewhere. But generally, that's what I do is I hunt public water, and yeah, David, I've got the sniffles. I've got a cold. But M2, I think I've done 2 blind bag videos in the past, and they one was for the early season teal, and one was for what I carry regularly. All right, Kathy, let me do something real quick. Oh crap! Don't do this to me. Did that too, Cody. I got one of those too. I mean, I can do revised ones. An update, yeah. You're right, Seth. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can do a revised hunt, revised videos. But this is what I need, guys. I mean, from y'all, your input, because I can come up with videos. I mean, I've got a whole passel of video ideas. And the issue is, what I think would be a good video doesn't do very well. So I'm trying to get y'all's input, of what y'all want to see. And I thought about that after Cody. I thought about that. I thought about doing a shot size video, but in order for me to I think it needs to be done correctly, I'd have to cut open some shells. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, the price of ammunition, I don't want to cut any open. But shot size in my and I'll talk about that right now. In my opinion, shot size depends to I know it takes money to make it, but you can't find the shells. Jeff, no, they have a Facebook called Flatwood Lanyards. Shot size is depending on what you're using. For example, steel or bismuth is irrelevant. What matters, in my opinion, is your choke, and is the shot that you're using, the shell that you're using, is it compatible with the choke that you're using? So, and M2, I'll get with you. So, for example, steel flies faster because it's lighter than bismuth. Bismuth is heavier, flies a little bit slower, but because of that, it holds its pattern better. And depending on what choke you're using, I'm not talking about choke tube, just your choke, whatever choke you got. And for example, I like to shoot number 5 bismuth. It holds a great pattern and will kill ducks out to 35 yards. Monica, how you doing? So, it's trying to get my thoughts together because this head cold I got, it's got me all confuddled. So it all depends. It more depends on your choke, and is your gun and choke compatible with the shell you're using? And I've seen, like, for example, when I did the patterning on my 16 gauge, I used 2 different. It's got a full choke. That's it. It's a fixed full choke, and I shot number 5s and number 7s. Well, number 7s held a better pattern at 35 yards, way better pattern. So if it holds a better pattern at 35, the shot size really doesn't matter if it's all getting on target. And especially this was with bismuth. Bismuth's more like lead, which penetrates more, which gives more damage. Would that be the same as a number 7 steel? Well, not really, because your powder charge is a little bit different and the steel flies faster. A lot of ballistics in there that but to get back to M2's question, what is my favorite gauge? And that's a 16. I love the 16 gauge. I got 2 of them. I got a Belgian Browning 16, and I've got a Remington 1100 16 gauge. And I love them both. I do own a 12, and I own several 12 gauges. I got a Benelli. I got a Browning. I got a Remington 870. I got a 20 gauge, in a Remington 1100. I've shot ducks with all of them. But I love the 16 gauge because not many people shoot it. It's almost like a fascination to some people. Well, she did call me daddy earlier. Yeah. Now, would you do that? Would you want to see that in the different gauges? You know, a brown and yeah, I could do a brown and I can do it in the 12 gauges, easy. I do too, Scott. I love 16. It's the best gun. It's the best all around gun out there. If you can find the shells, it's the best all around gun out there. It's got the lightness of a 20 gauge and still has the impact of a 12. And I agree with you, David. It's just with bismuth it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm shooting number fives. I mean, when hang on that question, Daniel. When lead shot was legal, and I'm old enough to have shot lead legal. We shot number fives, and believe it or not, David, we shot 7.5 high brass Winchester Western Super X, and we shot mallards all year long. I mean, during the season, early season, late season, number fives or 7.5s, and we killed duck. We killed ducks with lead, and that's what I'm saying. Has bismuth has a more likeness to lead. So if you're you know in the if you're shooting fives or even sevens or 7.5s, and you're shooting bismuth and you're choked right, you've patterned your gun and you know what it's going to do at 35 yards, man, you're going to kill ducks. I mean, I listen, when steel first came out, you had to have the biggest shot. I mean, I've got 2, maybe 3 boxes of 3.5 T-shot that we were buying to having to shoot ducks, and couldn't, and the steel just wouldn't penetrate. I mean, it was crazy. Then double BB came out, and then you had the 1s and the 3s. So, it's I if you're gonna shoot steel, then I would say the heavier the better. But if you want to go to a lighter shot and still kill ducks, I say bismuth. How's that? Does that make sense? Now I got to get back up here to what are your thoughts on people duck hunting with a 28 gauge? More power to them. I'll tell you this: if I had a 28 gauge, I'd probably hunt ducks with it. I really would. I think it's a good little gun, and if you got ducks that are close, and you got ducks that are decoying, a 28 gauge. Listen, I know a guy that shoots a 410. He shoots a 410 at ducks, and I've seen him kill geese with a 410. But they're close, and he only shoots decoying ducks. So again, it goes back to the shot size. If you've got decoying ducks, if you're shooting ducks within 35 yards, 35 yards being the furthest shot you'll ever take, inside of that, you can go to a lighter. You can go to a lighter load, a smaller shot size, and a lighter payload. I mean, because you're on them. But yeah, I know guys that shoot 410s. I know guys that shoot 20. One of my good friends here in Sumter, he shoots a 28 gauge. He loves it, and he's good with it. So I mean, so if you're patterned right, you got the shells for it, go for it. 16 will get you 20. Ain't that the truth? Oh, that's funny, Monica. Backwoods Misfit, how you doing? Let's see. I was wondering if the 16 gauge is easy to find. I just got a Shooting Illustrator TriStar is advertised. I can get lead all day long. It's not hard to find lead. Finding steel shot for ducks is very hard to find, and there's only one company that I trust that sells bismuth in the 16 gauge, and that's Boss Ammo. And you're going to pay about $30 for a box of 20. So it's not cheap. Mike, how you doing, buddy? You got about, what, 3 days and your duck season starts? Is that right? Am I right on that? All right, Cody. I'm just seeing your text. Look at Target Focus Live. You mean okay? But again, as far as shot size and what gauge you shoot, it's what you're comfortable with. Saturday morning, awesome. So if you're happy, I mean, if you're shooting steel shot, and let's say you're shooting 3-inch threes, 3-inch number threes, I've got some. I'll actually love that shell. If you're shooting that and you're modified and you've patterned it and it looks good, and you killing ducks with it, stick with it. But if you do want to try something that's more compatible to lead, David Henson, see you later, brother. Wife is cracking the whip. All right, David. Take care, man. I'd say try Boss. Try Boss Ammo. Steeler fan, SC, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. What do you think about the the Migra 2s and 4 stack loads? Okay, I've never shot those. I don't know how they pattern. Many years ago, I believe it was Remington came out with a stack load. I think it was 4s and 6s. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, I didn't like it at all. Now, I know that things change. Technology has changed. They may have figured out their issues. But I haven't shot those stack loads ever since. I started shooting my 16 again after I was able to find bismuth, and I'm just a whole lot happier with it. And I have not heard of anybody saying yay or nay on those stack loads. First time fishing adventures. What's going on, brother? Guys, Cecilia, please feel free to put channels out, put channels down, but make sure you put down first time fishing adventures. Guys, I had 2 channels that I watch religiously about fishing. And I'm not trying to butter anybody's bread here, but John with Small Water Charters, him and his wife, is my number one. Doc, sorry, but you're number two. And those are my two fishing channels. I found First Time Fishing Adventures last night. For the first time, I found them last night. And I got a chance to watch his videos today. And old boy can fish. That's all I got to say. The old boy can fish. And he's good at it. And he's funny. And he's very, very entertaining. So do me a huge favor. Write down First Time Fishing Adventures. Write it on a piece of paper. Go take a look at it a little bit later on. I guarantee you'll be very happy that you did. If I'm not, I think his first time is. I think his name is Clyde. Am I right on that? Is it Clyde? And I believe he's up in the Greenville, North Carolina area, which I have kinfolk over in Hickory. So hopefully one day I'm going to get up to Hickory. I'm going to give him a call and I'm going to hook up with him and go fish some of these ponds that he's fishing. Because, boy, he put the smack down on them. So y'all take a look at it. Really good channel, guys. I mean, really. So I now have 3 fishing channels that I watch religiously. Now I watch a lot of other fishing channels. Don't get me wrong. But when I say, we all have our favorites. We all have our favorite fishing channels. And I went on I must have watched 4 or 5 your videos a day. So but I had to just turn it off. I was saying, man, I got to get some work done. So yeah, go check him out. And again, Clyde, thanks for coming in, brother. I really appreciate it. And by the way, I have to do this. I have to do this for John for Small Water Charters because he likes it when I do this. But Clyde, this fish right here is my PB. She's 14 pounds, 13 ounces. And that one right there, I believe, is 6. I can't remember. It's been a long time when I caught that one. But John loves to hear that little story right here. So he loves to hear it when I say it. So I wanted you to know about it. That's right, Mike. Just kind of like duck calls. We all have our favorites. Yep. Let's see here. And I ate, these 2 I did not eat because the taxidermy man got them, but I do eat bass. I do. Yeah, I pick on and Rob with oh crap. Oh, my mind just went blank, y'all. But Rob, he's another fishing channel I like to watch. But I like to pick on him because they're everybody's catch and release so much that and I like to eat fish. That's when I go fishing. I want to keep fish to eat. Hey Irene, how you doing? Shiner guy. Good Lord. Thank you, Cody. God, Oh, my mind went blank. I mean, just went blank. We doing good, Phil. Got last week I had a bout of the kidney stones, and this week looks like I've got a common cold. Oh man, good night tonight, y'all. No, this is a cold, Cody. This is a cold. It's all sinuses and a little scratchy throat. I'm not running any type of fever or anything like that. And if it was, I ate dirt when I was a kid, so I'm not gonna. I won't catch all that crap. But this is the time of the year when I catch a cold. I always catch a cold right before duck season, and it takes me about a week, and I get over it. Yep, 'tis the season, bro. This is when it happens. There's no, you know what. You didn't miss anything, Cecilia. They're just thanking you for posting up people's channels. Yeah, Cecilia does a great job for this. She does a great job helping me out. She's one of my moderators, and she does an outstanding job. Um, yeah, I work alone. So where am I going to catch it from? When I go to work, I'm by myself the whole time. There's no, I mean, how do you catch? You can't, that other thing. You got to be in contact with people, and I'm never in contact. This is just a cold. Me too, Jeff. All right, Irene, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Whew. Let's see here. Everybody's chatting each other. So again, for those of y'all that are coming in here here just recently, first of all, thanks for coming. If you've watched the video on the mail call and the giveaway, I am doing a giveaway. The rule of the giveaway before I do give away anything is I got to get 1,000 views. So please go to that video, watch it in its entirety, you feel free to share it out with any of your friends on your social media. And then once I get 1,000 views, I will post on my community chat, my community tab, the day that we're going to do the giveaway. It'll be during a live stream. And I've got the little program to do the auto generating. And then when I get everybody in here and I let people settle in, get enough, where I think there's everybody who wants to be here is going to be here. That's when we'll do the giveaway. And the giveaway again this is from Flatwood Lanyards, David and Kathy Henson, and they make custom made duck call lanyards. See why that neckband is there. They also do, what did I do with it? They also do duck totes. Oh, I got it all tangled up. They do a duck tote. All right. It looked like a whip. Did you get excited? That's all I want to know. All right. So, and here's the cool thing. What I really do like about these new duck totes is both sides have a clip on it, and they're detachable. And from what David says, that if you order a duck tote, you can order the single strand. One is a single strand with a clip like this. Order 2 of them, and that way you can turn your duck tote into a turkey tote. This is my personal one. And so instead of having 2 straps, you can literally have 1. So, like I said, the deal is I'm doing the giveaway, and the deal that you need to do is watch the video, watch it through its entirely. I need 1,000 views. I've got like 143, 47 views right now, unless they've gone up. But once I get 1,000 views, that's when I'm going to do the giveaway, and that's what it's going to take. That's the bottom line there. So the giveaway is a duck strap and a lanyard. N.I. Dongle Fishing Tales, how you doing? Welcome in. David Henson and them, they do deer drags, like I said, turkey totes, deer drags. They do shotgun and rifle slings. They can do them any color that you want. So if you have a favorite sports team or school colors, or you want different colors, these are my colors right here. The khaki and the orange and the brown, dark brown. That's just my colors, the colors I pick. So my call lanyard and this strap, I got 2 call lanyards. The turkey tote, my duck tote, they're all the same color. I'm weird that way. But so again, you got to get me that 1,000 views. So the only way I know how to do it is tell you to share it out on your personal social media. Say, hey guys, take a look at this video. And like I said, once I get 1,000, then I will post in the community tab the day that I'm going to do the giveaway. Again, once we get the people in here, my live streams go, 2 hours usually. So at that first hour mark, when I get there, is probably when I'm going to do the giveaway. And like I said, it's auto-generated. It's auto-generating. It's like I got to give you a password, and you type that in, and boom, it auto-generates, and little thing spins around a little bit, and it lands on somebody. Mike, man, I was deer hunting this morning, and turkeys were gobbling like crazy. Yep. Hey, I was duck hunting last year. Mike, I actually got them on film on one of my videos from last year. We were up under the roost and didn't know it, and they were gobbling their heads off. All right, Monica, appreciate you coming in. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Steeler fans, SC, are you from South Carolina? Or is that SC for something else? From Lexington. Oh, so you're not too far from me, brother. Just get on 378 and head east. All right, Mike. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Chase, what's happening, brother? You getting ready? I got the blind on the boat. All the decoys are lined up. I got the blind on the boat. I'm ready. I am ready. Opening day can't get here fast enough. Well, you know, there's always an open spot in my boat for you, brother. You know that. Did he give you a time frame at least when it was going to be, when they think it might happen? Dude, come on. Yep, the only thing I got to get right now, I need to get some propane bottles. That's it for the little cooker so I can make biscuits. That's the only thing. Yeah, by the end of October. Okay, well, hopefully it'll be here, man. Of course, we're at the end of October now. First time fishing adventures. I'd love to go duck hunting one day. I have never been. All right. We might be able to fix that up, man. Steeler Fan SC, if you're talking about the lanyards, type in Flatwood Lanyards on Facebook. Flatwood Lanyards. And that'll take you to their Facebook page. A lot of pictures in there. You're right, Mike. One good hunt and you'll be hooked and you'll be broke. Because you ever get hooked on duck hunting, and you'll never have money in your pocket again. When I talked to him Monday, he said Coco talked to the rep and said the motors were on the way and I should have my boat in 2 to 3 weeks. All right. Well, if it doesn't, just plan on opening day, me and you, bro. Well, like I said, if something happens, we just want me and you to plan on right now saying, let's go. The best advice you can give anybody wanting to start duck hunting is don't. Isn't that the truth? Daniel, I got my blind all put together. I finished it up today. So, oh, don't tell me that, Mike. I got 2 labs here at the house. Both of them are old. Both of them retired. I cannot get another dog until one of them, or at least both of them. Both of them have to be gone, unfortunately. And I am seriously considering, and I do love my labs. Don't get me wrong. That's all I've ever owned were labs. But I am seriously considering either a Boykin Spaniel or a standard poodle. That's what I'm considering right now. Are you building the boat blinds out of electrical conduit? No, I have a prefab blind, Avery blind. I have an Avery blind, but what I do once I put it on and have the camo netting and everything on it, and then I weave in material, whether it be grass or Spanish moss or whatever. Don't dare do what, Chase? What don't you want me to do? Oh, Lab or Chessie, huh? I know, man, but you know how smart those poodles are. And I have watched other. I think we actually had this conversation once down at the boat ramp. But I have hunted over poodles before, and that dog had some drive to it, buddy. That dog had some serious drive. The only thing that keeps me away from poodles is extremely cold weather because they can't take it. They can't take it like a lab can. And the Boykins the same way. But I'm looking to down, you won't be able to hunt with me if I got a poodle. Well, I guarantee you I'll be the talk of the swamp. I guarantee you that. You see that fat fellow over there with that long beard? He's got a poodle. I was going to get him a Sitka float coat, man. What are you talking about? I was going to dress him up. I'm going to dress him up. Cole. I'm going to get him a Sitka float coat to put on a poodle. He'll be right. Have to start calling me Si. Hey, if I keep going, my beard's going to be longer than Si's. You take one of those two. You going to get a Sitka coat for your dog once she comes back out of training? That'd be funny. I'm just going to tell you. David said we'll have to pull your man card. All right. So speaking of man cards, all right. So for those who don't know, last Thursday, about 1:00, I had a kidney stone attack, and it woke me up from a dead sleep. About 4:30 or so, I get 4:30. I just could not take the pain any longer, and I went to the hospital. My wife took me, she took me to the hospital. They took me into the room. They gave me some morphine, which made me feel a whole lot better, by the way. And they took me in there for a CAT scan, and they came back. And the doctor came in and, all right, Mark, appreciate you coming in. The doctor came in and he says, well, hey, buddy, I got some news for you. You do have a kidney stone. And here's the picture of it. Now, of course, I don't have a picture of it, so I just use a pencil, and I just so I'm going to show you how big. You see that little dot right there? That's how big that kidney stone was. And I looked over at the doc, and my wife was over there. She goes, let me see. And she goes, it's that big? And I looked at the doc. I said, Doc, you do realize you just ruined my man card. You just took my man card away from me. So, yeah. I know about having my man card pulled. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, Jeff, that stuff worked quick too. They put that thing in that IV, and I was leaning on the side of the bed. I wouldn't even get up on it. And they gave me that morphine. She was all right. I'm putting the morphine in, and I watched her hit that plunger. And as soon as she did, I looked over. They said my eyes rolled in the back of my head. And I said, I think I need to lay down. It was that quick. It was that quick. You passed 6 of those. I passed 2 when I was in Lebanon. I was by myself and never went to the hospital. Never went to the hospital. Never had any medicine. I was by myself in an apartment, and all night. Drink more Dr. Pepper. You don't have those things. Yeah, bull. That's what gave them to me. Drinking sodas and tea. Yeah, Clyde, I know the feeling, buddy. I know the feeling, buddy. Oh man, the thing, it's the hurtingest feeling I've ever been through. I've heard that, Kathy. Ouch, Joe. Oh, listen, my first one I ever passed, man. I was barefoot in the bathroom, and I tore the floor up with my toes. I was squeezing them so hard. All righty. But anyway, well, first time fishing, I'll be more than happy to take you. Do you some research. I don't know what all you have. I can tell you right now, if you're going to hunt with somebody who already has the gear, the minimum stuff that you'll need is a pair of good waders, a good camouflage hunting coat, a shotgun that can only carry 3 shells. Yes, Sitka waders. I can't afford them, Chase, and I don't think I'd wear them if I could. Good waders, a good shotgun, a good coat, non-toxic shot, which is either going to be steel or bismuth, and go with somebody, that knows what they're doing. Because, like Mike says, learn to identify the ducks. Because if you buy all Sitka, you'll kill lemons every day. Oh my Lord. Well, M2, you're more than welcome to come, but I wish we had a lot of ducks. I can tell you now, your best bet is to stay in Missouri because you got more ducks than we'll ever have. But if you want to see some pretty scenery and go running through the swamp, eat sausage biscuits, I'm your guy. I love Mind Stealer. I'm going on this will be my 2nd year with them, and I have yet to have a problem. I love them. For $399 for the breathables, if all you got to remember is just layer correctly underneath them, and layer correctly underneath them, and you'll stay warm. Matt, get low dose K2. I don't even know what K2 is. What is K2? I don't even know what K2 is, Irene. Oh, I'm not, Jace. I'm not saying that Sitka is not good gear, because Sitka is they make some very good gear. There's no if and buts about it. They make some good gear. I just can't afford it. I just cannot afford it. And if Sitka, I personally don't like their camo pattern. I just don't like the camo pattern they have. I'm a natural. I like that natural gear camo when I'm hunting. I love that pattern. And so, but if Sitka gear made different camouflage patterns, whether it be bottomland or something else, I would probably go to it. I just don't like the camo pattern. That's the thing, and it costs way so much. Oh, I appreciate that, Steeler. He's got a chocolate lab named Huckleberry. I just wish they made it in a different camo pattern. Yeah, I couldn't afford it either, Mike. But I'm just saying, I just wish they make it. They would go in and I guess buy the license, the pattern license, and get just different camo patterns. It might, Cody. I don't know. But it's just so dang expensive. I mean, listen, I have a Natural Gear fleece shirt that I wear, and whenever it gets cold, and it's made by Banded, and I get all kind of people to tell me you're wearing Banded gear, you must be rich, you know. Hey Amanda, how you doing? I just love the Natural Gear clothes. I mean, well, I like the pattern. You know, Natural Gear doesn't accommodate fat people very well, so I have to order triple X clothes to find one that fits. We doing good, Amanda. I'm just trying to get over a cold that I just caught. I think I got like 3 Natural Gear jackets. I love them. Yeah, I normally hunt the swamps a lot, Steeler, and uh, and Natural Gear I just think it blends in a whole lot better in our swamps. Even my boat blind is set up with Spanish moss all over it. Um, so I just blend. So if I have to hunt in the boat, um, I just blend in with all the cypress and tupelos and thickets real well. I don't hunt the coast very much. I want to hunt it more. Um, I really do. I just want, but I'm not rigged up for it. And I'm talking about my decoys. All my decoys are, shallow water rigs, and I would have to, get long lines or decoy mats or something in order to hunt that tidal flow and that deeper water. Well, I plan on hunting with you anyway, whether you got your boat or not, Chase. So that's what I'm saying. My boat's running. Might take us a little bit longer to get there, but we going. I told you my goal this year is to shoot a whistling duck. I have never shot a whistling duck. I want one bad. I want one real bad. And so I'm planning on calling you every day I got off, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What about First Light Gear? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Steeler. What about? You got to be fast to get down there or spend the night in a hole. Well, I'm a little too old to be spending the night in a boat. I'll let you hold the hole, man, and I'll just come in a little bit later. How about that? Uh, Steeler, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Yep, Chase, I agree with you. I've never heard of them, Steeler. What do they call it? First Light? I'll look that up. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of them. I'll have to check them out. Oh, excuse me. Paul Strickland, what's going on, buddy? You only saw one bird the whole week, the past weekend? Where were you at? That's our migration. Oh, goodness. Oh, I laughed on the inside, buddy. I laughed on the inside. Yeah, I have a lot of conversations that I'll have. I have a lot of conversations, not only on here, but then I start getting texts and stuff on the side conversations. Yeah. Yeah, I would tell you to hold off. Hold off on getting it painted. Just stay with the green for this year. Because, and the reason I say that is if you decide that you want to add something else to that boat on the side, like maybe putting something else on it, welding on it, you're gonna bubble that paint up and then you're gonna have to repaint it anyway. So I would all right, M2, take care. Anyway, that if you, especially if you got to weld something on, it's just gonna, this as well as I do, buddy. I'm just saying it for anybody who's doesn't know, but you're gonna bubble that paint up, and then you're gonna have to repaint it. So I would hunt over it this year and see what you like and what you don't like, and then get it painted. Either do it yourself. Yeah, I've got mine nat geared. My boat's nat geared, and I was gonna gator glide it this year, and then it just didn't work out, so I didn't. But I think the next time I go to paint my boat, the next time I go to paint that boat, I think I'm going to get some gator glide, and I'm gonna pull the motor off, and I'm gonna flip it over so I can do it right. But I do want to gator glide mine as well. And I do need to get a new prop. I just found that out too. I had to, I think I told you this, Chase, but I had to take my boat in. I had a bearing go out on the shaft, so I had to have it replaced. And the prop's a little worn out, and it's got a little small chip in it, so I need to get it replaced. and they ain't cheap no more. Yeah, I got to get something else before I do that, man. Gator Glide. Gator Glide is a, for lack of better words, it's a paint that you put on the bottom of your boat. It forms a barrier, and that your boat can, you can actually put Gator Glide on your boat and on the bottom of your boat and put it on the ground, put your boat on the ground, and you can push your boat. It just makes it real slick. It makes the bottom real slick. So you can go over stumps a whole lot better, logs, grass, mud. Again, you can literally push it on dry ground. And but it just forms a seal. It takes a good full day to put it on. And once you get it, you paint it, you roll it on like you'd roll paint. I think there's a YouTube video out there, a couple of them out there that shows you how to do it. The company, I believe, is out of Florida. A lot of your airboats use them, and guys are starting to use them on their mud boats now. It makes it very, very slick. But like anything, it does wear out, but it may take it 2 or 3 years. Yeah. And if you're going, yeah, you're right, Chase. You can put your boat on the track. And if you're backing down a ramp, you leave your boat hooked up because it will slide off that trailer. It will literally slide right off of it. It's some awesome stuff. It is bad. It's great. But it'll take you about a day to put it on. Then it takes about a week for it to cure. And once it cures, then you can put it back on your trailer. Well, Casey Carson, how's it going, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while. You must have been lurking in the back, bro. Yeah, I dropped mine on the. I didn't have any Gator Glide on mine last year. We had one cold morning where my runners froze, and I was backing down at a ramp last year, and it slid right off the back of the boat, back off the trailer. Yeah, I know you're always lurking, bro. So Chase, did you get your package from them already? You think you're getting a sympathy cold and headache? Well, I'm sorry, Cecilia. Well, I wasn't by myself. I was hunting with somebody else, for another friend of mine, but we were the only two people at the we were the only two people at the landing when it slid. It slid right off, man. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Woof. And I winched it back up and pushed it down a little bit further. Yeah, there, man. You know, pictures do not do these lanyards justice. It does not do them justice. Yeah, I think Casey, well, we had like 2 days last year where it actually went below freezing. It was terrible. I think the coldest day that I spent last year was when we did the veterans hunt in February. I think that was the coldest day I had. Let's see here. Yep. I had a couple of those days. I had a lot of mornings last year where I was driving to the boat ramp with the windows rolled down. It was crazy warm last year. I just hope my predictions and looking what I did with the weather, looking at the weather predictions for this year, I just hope that they were wrong and it just gets massively cold up north. Nope. I had one morning where I wore a jacket on the boat ride. It was a little chilly. So I put a jacket on for the boat ride. And when I got to where I was going to hunt and I threw out a handful of decoys, I was down to a t-shirt. It warmed up that fast. No, it has not, Chase. That's why I'm hoping we get a reprieve this year. Get some seriously cold weather. All right, just for those that are wondering, I just got a notification. For those, we were talking about high and dry waders earlier. So if y'all are looking for a pair of high and dry waders, I just got a notification from them. They got their breathable waders, stocking foot waders, and their B2 base layers. Their restock has finally arrived. Their restock, they just got their restock, so they've got waders and base layer clothing in. So if y'all are looking for, I'm not affiliated with High and Dry. They don't sponsor me or anything. I just believe in the product, and it's the same thing with Flatwood Lanyards. Yes, I'm on the pro staff, but I buy all my stuff from them. When I find a product that I like to tell people about it. And so if y'all are looking for a pair of waders, around the $400 range, check out High and Dry Breathables. They do make neoprene as well. Yeah, they're going to be sold out in a week, so you better hurry up and order. You're right, Chase. Not a sponsor, but could be. That's right. So y'all look, they do make neoprene. So those of y'all that like neoprene waders, they do make neoprene. But they do have their breathables, and they're non-insulated. The wader itself is non-insulated. The boots, I think there's 800 gram and 1200 gram in their boots. So you can either get they can get the mild weather boot. I ordered 1200 grams, and I was comfortable during teal season in them. So go and check them out. They got all the grass killed yet? Of course. Let's see here. To be honest with you, Casey, I don't know. I haven't been on the lake in a while. I was going to go today, but I came down with this cold, and I decided not to go anywhere, so I just stayed home. I just got my boat back. It was in the shop. So the last time I'd been on the lake was in the first 2 days of the teal season. It was the last time I've been on the lake. You're going to rent a plane to fly corn over the lake. You ain't been up to that end since March? Wow. You're right, Jace. It's a natural farming practice. Oh, I just hope they keep the lake low this year. I hope they keep it extremely low. I really do, because I know some places, man. I know I'm going to have to walk to them. I get there to get as close as I can by boat. I know I'm going to have to walk in, but I know there are going to be birds in there, and that's what I'm hoping. Get all this water in here like we did last year. I mean, last year was crazy, man. 2 weeks before the season, and I found them. I literally found the birds, and they were thick. They were in there, and 2 weeks later, we had that rain. You know, that rain we had about a week before the season opened, and I went from 8 inches of water to 6 feet of water in a week, and it never seemed to go down, not one bit. I don't know what you're talking about, Chase. But it's something. Yeah, I figured you'd like that, Chase. Yes, they concentrate on making waders. And their seam is like 5 layers. And that's what I like them. And they're tough, man. They really are tough waders. I mean, can you put a hole in them? Sure, you can put a hole in anything. Well, Casey, I heard through the grapevine that they were going to keep it low to work on the locks. So I'm really hoping that happens. I did want to go up there today to check some things out and check this one spot out. But I couldn't. And so I'm hoping one day next week. I got 1 day off next week. So I'm hoping that I can go up there, get in there and take a look and see what's going on. because that season's pulling in fast. I got to check it out. I'll let you, I mostly hunt so far up, Chase, but I'll let you know if I hear anything. Oh, I've always done better when it's low. I mean, really. Yeah, I mean when it's high, you can go to a lot more places, but I've always seemed to do better when it had low water. And for the most part, we've had pretty much low water all year. And, a lot of grasses have come up and a lot of things have grown up. I've been seeing, before the teal season, I was seeing huge, huge stands of lizard's tail all over the place. And so I'm really hoping that it stays, because I know that if they get on that lizard's tail and they start eating that lizard's tail, it's over with. Well, they got 200, over 200 impoundments now. Low water in Carolina King is where it's at. Hang on a second, Casey. Let's see here. That's what I think about Carolina King right there. If you see the banner, if you see the banner, that's what I think about Carolina King. All right, Cecilia, you take care of yourself. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everything you've done tonight. I appreciate it. I'd like to get 305 yards away from Carolina King and set up a 20 dozen diver spread and see how he likes it. Roger that, Anti. I am reading you 5 of 5. Now, come on, Chase. The old Billups boat landing. All right, guys. Well, I have been on here for 2 hours and 6 minutes now. So I think I'm going to call it an evening. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came in tonight. I think we had a pretty good live tonight. A lot of questions, a lot of conversations. We talked about a little bit of everything, which makes me feel good. Hopefully things work out. I will be back Monday night. I know I got to work. I just don't have the times right now. I don't know if I'm working in the evening or mornings or evening. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. I really do. So with that said, y'all have a great evening. Y'all have a great rest of the week. And we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.